Well, good morning, guys. We are back in the remodel, and as you can see, it is a mess. Intentional mess. We got the couch all pushed up here. We're painting that wall because it used to be like that cedar chevron style look, and we wanted to look nice and fresh, and we figured it might look pretty good if we leave it and paint it white. So we've been painting it white. It's got like 3 coats of Kills on it. The problem with cedar, it has a lot of oils in it, so it likes to soak through. So it looks brown, but you can tell the first coat of actual white paint is on this side, and it looks pretty good. So anyways, today's video is gonna be about just following me around, doing some things, getting this place more livable looking. I mean, because who wants to live in a place that looks like this, right? I don't mind it, but it is nice to live in a finished place. So we are going to install some flooring today. And the problem with flooring is that it takes a lot of work, up and down, up and down. I've already been up and down lots of times, but let me show you where we're gonna be flooring today and why it's a little bit difficult. This is our hallway, and I already got it cleaned out. We have old carpet, well, new carpet that are extras from doing the carpet in the rooms. We've just been using that as the flooring in the hallway for temporary. But we want to continue on the flooring from the bathroom, which is this life-proof fresh oak flooring. So you can see the bathroom there. And we want a smooth transition from there all the way into here. Now you can just do the flooring in here and come up here and put transition right there. But I like to stick away from the transitions if possible. And so we've got some more flooring there. We went all the way to Washington to pick that baby up because we don't have them where we are. And so we're going to do the flooring in the hallway, in that closet, and in this closet, and in the front door here. It goes up to the staircase. And so not only do we have to put the flooring straight, these strips here, and then fill in the little gaps here if it's not big enough, if it's too big for the trim to cover, but then we also have to trim the bottom of the doors off to be able to slide this flooring underneath of it so it looks nice and finished like this one. You see how it's not painted yet, but it's sitting right on top of the floor, so it looks pretty sharp. So we have to do that, and so I'm going to set you up so you can watch me trim out that first door over yonder, and we'll get going. In the meantime, I got YouTubers playing on there. I mentioned him a little bit later. And then I've also got a YouTuber playing on that phone over there. Might mention him later as well. But anyways, we're working here, trying to get some more hours. I'm probably gonna make this video a little bit longer because people who do watch it, it'll really help the views. And I hope you enjoy it. So anyways, let's get started and get some stuff done. rooster tail going on there on top of my head. Anyways, we got the rest of the nail strips and carpet and dirt and nails and all that jazz taken out of the closet. So for instance, this is bright closet because I have the light on way too bright for the camera, is cleaned out. The hallway is cleaned out, where I'm gonna put the flooring anyways. And then on the other side of here is all cleaned out, but I mean, you saw me do it also, obviously. But the doors are trimmed, and the flooring fits perfectly underneath all of those door jambs. And we're ready to start installing some flooring, but first I have to clean all the trash and dirt and nails and concrete and stuff. So let's do that real quick. I wish YouTube could give you some smell-o-vision. The things that I'm working on, you can't smell, but for instance, this board right here has been wet before, obviously. So you can see that that's not drywall or paint, that's spores of sorts. So the way I like to do that is to stick it right in front of the air vent so it sucks it through the house. Is get rid of the board, of course, but then you can come back with bleach and spray. Just using the old boxes. Spray with bleach, that way it kills any future stuff. Most of that growth was on the board itself and not on the wall. So the wall's actually pretty clean. So we'll come back through and spray it, make sure it doesn't grow again, make sure we don't get it in the air or through our filtration system like I was just doing. But it'll look good. So anyways, let's start on the floor, let's get it cleaned up. So we've made it up to this doorway so far, and I kind of thought I should share how we do it. It's pretty easy. So you can tell that the flooring needs to go underneath of this door right here. We've already got it trimmed out, but it's kind of difficult because it's got to go under this side of the door as well. And so you can cut one full piece and you can bow it up and then push it in and then click it in. That's an option, but the other option is you can take a piece that has the starter edge on one side and it's been cut off on the other side. You can flip it over, stick it in the groove and slide it over to where you hit the door frame, and then you can take your pencil and you can mark where you need it cut, like this. And then you can slide it under the door frame. Then you can tell exactly how far you can trim it to. Do a little mark there, and then you can take it to your saw and cut those lines out right there, and it'll slide in nice and tight. So let's go do that.
We got our door open. He's being so good today. See, we're putting flooring in, so he's got the door open, so he's been running up and down there. He's like, Grandma, Grandma. Papa, no, you can't go up there. You can't go up there. Sorry. I'm a little excited.
So just in case you haven't seen some floor installation videos from my past videos, and I haven't shared this with you, this is how I figure out the end. This is the last piece of the room for now. There's a little bit of a gap between the wall and the flooring that you can see right there. We'll come back and use our table saw to cut that nice and straight. But the way I cut this, instead of taking the measuring tape out, I take the end that is going to go in this side and I flip it and turn it this way to where it goes up against the wall. That way, when I take my speed square and put it where that flooring ends, right here, I can bring this up to it. I can score it with my knife. Being careful not to cut the actual flooring. You can use a piece of scrap if you're worried about it. But I've done a lot of these, so I don't make that to stick. And then take this and you can just break it over your knee. And then you take that piece and flip it back around to where that edge that needs to lock into this piece goes into that one. Rock it in, take your hammer, do your final piece. So the reason I'm not worrying about this section quite yet is because I'm gonna try pushing on the flooring to try to get closer, because on that side of the room, it is tighter. As you can see, it's almost touching there, which is perfect. I hope the whole wall is that way. I love it when it works out, when it's just the full pieces all the way across. Usually you have a little sliver or you have to get a piece cut. Thankfully, I don't have to, but when it comes to over here, the gap gets too big to cover with trim. And so I was thinking I would push the flooring a bit if I could, once I got all the furniture off of it. But as you can see, the wall is straight up until this point with the floor, and then it curves. And so it's not the flooring that's off, it's the wall. So we'll go ahead and fill this piece later on with the table saw, the taper, and then we can finish up the flooring, and then we're gonna do the linoleum in the kitchen. So anyways, let's get all the furniture moved back and we'll do a little outro. Okay, we are at the end of our project and at the end of the day. As you can see, it's getting dark already. I've been at this flooring thing all day, minus the little taco trip I took for lunch. But anyways, we got the flooring all the way down the hallway into the first closet there. Looks really nice. And then we got the flooring into the entryway up to the stairs, which is really nice. And then this closet we've already filled back up some, but looks good. So, and then it ties in perfectly with the bathroom with no transition piece, so that's pretty sweet. And we got everything organized out here, so it is nice and as pretty as possible. It's the most homey down here has ever felt, so keep turning around there. So got the Milwaukee light in the corner. Adds just that perfect touch of decoration, I think. Anyways, we're still trying to figure out if we're gonna keep this chevron wood thing on the side over there where the light's magnifying it. You can see all the bumps in the wood and stuff. We'll see. It might look cool, it might not. We'll figure it out. But anyways, that's what it looks like. And the reason we're not continuing this flooring into the kitchen is because there's a slope there for the drain, and this floor doesn't slope well. And so we're gonna do like a linoleum down there, and then we'll do a transition piece across that. So anyways, it's been my pleasure having you guys watching the videos today, and I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you watch more of them. If it's your first time here, this is the Building Investors channel, and that's my wife Hannah, and we are hoping that this channel will grow and get more and more subscribers and views. So anyways, don't forget to look in the description below for some cool stuff. Follow me on Instagram under the Building Investor. I'd love to have you follow me. We'll make some more videos, and we'll catch you soon. Thank you. Bye.